What are we going to talk about?
What is there to say?
What is there to say? I mean, what music coming out this summer are you excited about? Don't know any of it. What about movies that are coming out this summer? What are you excited about?
Dark Phoenix.
My auto-bio.
Guess what I watched? It's old, and you've talked about it.
It's old?
You wanted me to watch it.
Why
You'll
did
never
I want you to watch
Judy
it?
Garland.
A Star is Born. That Star is Born. You watched it.
I did.
Did you cry?
No. I was like, I'm sorry, who's abusing substances? Or you know what I mean? I think that maybe she should walk into the ocean. Totally crazy.
Ruthless. You're ruthless.
Well,
the dressing room scene where she's like...
yeah, exactly. So many pills.
Oh my God.
She's trying to keep it together as the character. But,
keep it together.
You know, real life comes in.
Keep it together forever and ever.
But, while I was watching it, I thought...
We're doing so much hand acting right now for Jeremy, who really wants hands.
While I was watching it, I thought in the middle, I was like, oh my God, I've come up with a brilliant thing. I was like, they need to make a Judy biopic starring Michelle Williams. I was like, only she could do this. I got off the plane, I get home, what do I see? A trailer for a Judy biopic starring
Michelle Williams?
Renee Zellweger.
There was a really great Judy Garland biopic called Me and My Shadow that was with
Judy Davis. How did I do that?
So incredible.
Never even saw it.
How did you know it was Judy Davis?
I don't know.
It was like, that's your Avenger ability, is to be
literally,
what's that movie?
John,
Judy Davis.
You do know that about movie stars' names for the most part, and dancers' names. I know, like, people's names that I saw in Dance Magazine one time.
Right.
It's weird. I don't know words. I barely speak English.
That's not true. You can
write that in words. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
But that is so... It was really... And the girl who plays the young Judy Garland, I remember, was the girl who played Gypsy Rose Lee in Gypsy with Bernadette Peters. I can't remember her name.
On stage in
the musical with Bernadette Peters. I have to meet her someday. Oh, we have to plug this. Jeremy's show called And the Tony Nominees Are is coming out on the All Arts channel, which you can find online. And he's interviewed all these different people, such as Camille Brown, who we have to have on. Watching the interview with Camille Brown, I was like, ooh, she's amazing.
And I loved her show,
Obsessed.
The Joys.
She has to... Please come on our show, Camille. I also want to have... Jennifer Tipton on. I'm obsessed. And if we could have Laurie Metcalf on. My point in bringing that up is he interviews Gideon Click. He was a musical theater actor in Spring Awakening and now does more straight plays. But he talks about how he saw Bernadette Peters in Gypsy and how it was life-changing for him and how her performance on the Tonys was life-changing. And I was like... He also talks about, like, playing Barbie dolls.
Did you think you were the only one?
I didn't think I was the only one, and clearly there's Cola Scola.
Jack's like, I'm the only gay person in the world
who's obsessed with Bernadette Peters, and particularly obsessed with Bernadette Peters as Gypsy. I do think that there are some gays, people, but I'm just going to keep it to queers, who fall on the Patti LuPone or the Bernadette. And I am a Bernadette. Unhinged. She's so unhinged. You're like, is she gonna be okay? Mm-hmm. I'm never like, when Patti LuPone is on stage, I'm not like, is she gonna be okay? I'm like, this is a tour de force. Bernadette, you're like, she might like rip apart.
It's more real.
And blow away in the wind.
Bernadette's also maintained a little more mystery than Patti LuPone, who's just like, I don't care. I hate everything.
She's incredible.
And Bernadette's like, I'm just going to get another facial. And I'll see
eat
you
my sashimi.
Exactly.
And I'll see you. I just smell Deva Curl. Like, it's like, she's gone, and you just sort of smell like...
walking through a cloud of Deva shampoo.
Products. Remember when I had that hideously long hair?
I do. Yeah, well, you looked like Mark Morris, and then one of the characters from... that 80s movie with all the actors, Kevin Kline, others.
Is this The Big Chill?
The Big Chill.
I never saw it. And isn't that amazing that I can do that? I never saw The Big Chill. I have no idea what it's about. Just the feeling of it. Like when you say Kevin Kline, all those actors. I bet that redheaded actor was in it who really had a career.
Eric Stoltz.
That you pulled that out of the Akashic Records was incredible.
We need
Eric
each other.
Stoltz.
We can't do anything without each other.
It's true.
Eric Stoltz fired from Back to the Future after filming had already begun.
Because he was so mean?
No, because the director was like, it's not working.
Wow.
You can watch scenes from Back to the Future with Eric Stoltz.
Summer blockbuster movies coming out.
Something with Cheekbones, Cate Blanchett, where she's in Seattle and then she goes to like the Arctic Circle.
What?
It's called like, Where's Bernadette? I'm not kidding.
Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Bernadette Peters.
It is, and I could be right.
That it's called Where's Bernadette?
What
with
happened to Bernadette?
Where she's like, and it's Cate Blanchett. Is she American or British?
Yeah, but you know.
So she's doing an American accent.
Yes.
Where she like makes it all a little more nasal.
Really hard R.
Yeah, exactly. Here I am in Seattle, and I'm going to go to the Arctic Circle.
Yeah, but she hates her neighbor, Kristen Wiig, so she's constantly trying to do mean things to Kristen Wiig.
Kate Blanchett and Kristen Wiig. I was just wondering what had happened to Kristen Wiig. Like, I've been missing her in my daily.
Well, I saw her in this preview and I thought, why would a movie exist where she's not the star? It's too hard to watch a movie where she's the support.
And then Cate Blanchett came on, and you're like, oh, I get it.
No, I don't want to watch her anymore.
What?
No.
You have a Ricola in your mouth.
I do.
Yeah. You've been doing this whole, it's like chewing gum. You could be eating a scone, chewing gum.
I needed it.
Having a Ricola. Why did you need to have a Ricola right now?
It tastes so good. If I was ever in a movie, I would need
cue cards.
Props. I'd want food at always in my scenes.
What could you not eat for a long time? Sauerkraut?
No. Mushrooms.
You couldn't eat mushrooms for a long time. What else?
Oatmeal.
Yeah, it's depressing. What else?
A lot of meats.
Oh.
Different meats. Do you think I can become a famous actress without acting?
Nope.
But I look like Meryl Streep.
You do look like Meryl Streep.
Thank you.
It's true. As people have already heard in the podcast,
look,
you walk by
I'm that famous photo, Annie Leibovitz, right?
Well, put your glasses back on.
Okay.
And then just look a little this way. Meryl Streep in the back in the Big Little Lies 2 poster. Absolutely. It's just like, where's my son?
Are you Nicole Kidman? That 10 seconds after you found out he was cheating on you, he died. And you didn't tell me that.
Is this not Meryl Streep?
I have doubts! I just got so tired.
Can you even? You couldn't.
So jet lagged. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You just have been traveling a lot. You see that way was trying to give you a crick in your neck? All right. I think this is a pretty chic way to do this show. What if we did the show this way? Where I'm just direct to camera and you look that way.
Don't we look like how Judy and Barbara sang that song? Happy days.
Forget your troubles,
here
come
again.
on, get happy.
The skies above
sun away.
are clear
Sing
again.
hallelujah.
Yeah.
Come on,
Sing
get happy.
again.
Ready for Judgment Day.
I lost
the
it.
sun is shining.
That was going really well.
It was.
It was a new version.
You were definitely Barbara, and I'm definitely Judy Garland. Liza.
I'm just going to face this way like this now.
Oh, intimacy. Thank you all for watching. We loves you.
Hey, guys. Thanks for coming to the show. I hope to see you next time for number 7.
Feel free to listen to all of the episodes. We've already recorded
also
100 and...
Rate, review, on the iTunes.
We loves you.
We loves you. Please come back.
Watch and subscribe.